The transformation of Vito Corleone from a simple young worker to a mafia boss is marked by a series of events that shape his character and principles. When Vito arrives in America as a poor immigrant, fleeing the violence that decimated his family in Sicily, he begins his life humbly and hard-working, selling fruit and striving to provide for his wife and son. He is an honest, discreet, and dedicated young man. At the beginning of his journey, Vito Corleone has a very different appearance from the one that would make him famous years later. As a young man newly arrived in the United States, he doesn't have the mustache that would become one of his trademarks in adulthood. His expression is that of a shy and reserved man, almost unnoticed amidst the hustle of urban life. He maintains a humble and calm posture, always observing his surroundings with attentive eyes, but without standing out. In Vito Corleone's early steps into the world of crime, he acts as an apprentice under the guidance of Peter Clemenza, who already has some experience in the underworld and introduces Vito to illicit activities such as stealing goods. During this period, Clemenza holds a certain authority over Vito, teaching him the methods and ways of the criminal life. Vito, still shy and observant, follows Clemenza's instructions, absorbing every lesson and learning about the functioning of the world he now belongs to. However, over time, Vito begins to stand out for his intelligence, calm demeanor, and ability to solve problems strategically and quietly. A decisive moment in this transformation occurs when Vito eliminates Don Fanucci, something neither Clemenza nor Tessio had the courage to do. This act not only demonstrates his bravery, but also his ability to handle threats effectively and quietly, without causing chaos or drawing unwanted attention. As Vito takes control of the situation and begins to earn the respect of the community, Clemenza, who was once his mentor, starts to see him differently. He recognizes in Vito leadership qualities that he himself does not possess: the ability to influence, persuade, and act in a calculated manner. Over time, this admiration turns into loyalty, and Clemenza accepts Vito not just as a partner, but as his boss. The transition feels natural and is reinforced by the respect Vito earns, not through brute force, but with his wisdom, charisma, and ability to unite people around him. The unique combination of characteristics that Vito Corleone possesses clearly distinguishes him from Clemenza and Tessio, allowing him to become a true Don. Clemenza is a man of action, known for his willingness to execute plans with courage and strength, while Tessio is the cold and calculating strategist, always evaluating every move with logic and caution. Vito, on the other hand, combines the best of these qualities. He can be decisive and act when necessary, but he is also a strategic thinker who analyzes his surroundings and considers the consequences of his actions. This ability to navigate between being a man of action and a tactical thinker is what makes him a formidable leader. Additionally, Vito has an exceptional ability to build relationships and foster loyalty, something that is not based solely on fear or cunning, but also on empathy and respect. He understands that power does not lie only in fear, but in the ability to unite people around a common goal, making his decisions seem fair and benevolent. This combination of being an efficient executor and a shrewd strategist allows Vito not only to make effective decisions, but also to gain the trust and respect of his subordinates and allies. While Clemenza and Tessio have their respective strengths, it is Vito's ability to balance action and strategy, along with his charisma, that elevates him to the position of Don, making him a central figure in the world of crime. As Vito Corleone grows in power and influence throughout the story, his appearance undergoes a remarkable transformation. He adopts the mustache that would become an iconic part of his image, a symbol of maturity and authority. His clothing also changes, moving from simple and worn outfits to more elegant and expensive suits that reflect his new status in the community. His hair, once unkempt, is now carefully groomed, showing his attention to his image. Moreover, Vito's gaze becomes firmer and more perceptive, radiating an aura of self-confidence and shrewdness born from his experiences in the underworld. His posture also changes, becoming more imposing and assertive. He is no longer the timid young man who observed from afar. He is now someone who not only participates in the game, but controls it, exuding an air of authority that intimidates and earns respect, solidifying his role as a charismatic and calculating mafia leader. As the story progresses, Vito becomes aware of the cost of his power and the consequences of his choices. Facing betrayals and losses, especially as the focus shifts to his son, Michael. These transformations of Vito Corleone throughout the second film not only deepen his character, but also contrast with Michael's journey as he struggles to find his own path and identity in the world of crime. Well, friends, that's all for today. What did you think of the video? Leave your opinion and video suggestions in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with fans of The Godfather and other cinema classics. Thank you, and see you next time.